understand your question.
Never crossed your mind?
The notion, Senator, that we intend to allow illegal immigration is nothing short of preposterous.
So you do understand my question.
And if I may, it is disrespectful to the extraordinary.
Hey there, welcome back to Next Gen. Today there's a fiery debate happening on Capitol Hill that you need to hear about. Senator John Kennedy has made strong comments about Secretary Mayorkas, causing a stir over immigration policy and the southern border. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates. Let's jump right in. First off, Senator Kennedy kicked things off with a bang. He made it clear, he doesn't hate Secretary Mayorkas, but he's furious about how immigration is being handled. Kennedy said that many Republicans and Americans don't trust Mayorkas or the Biden administration's approach to the border. Pretty strong words, right? But there's more. Kennedy stressed that immigration reform should have been a bipartisan effort. He mentioned Republican leaders who were part of the negotiations to create a fair immigration bill. Despite these efforts, Kennedy insists there's still deep distrust, especially given recent management. This divide is only growing if key figures can't agree on the border situation. Be sure to subscribe if you want to follow this story as it unfolds. And here's where it gets really heated. Kennedy brought up Secretary Mayorkas' impeachment and didn't hold back. He accused Democrats of trying to sweep the issue under the rug, breaking Senate traditions. According to Kennedy, the lack of accountability is why Mayorkas has been impeached. He says the American people are fed up and losing confidence in the administration's ability to manage the border. These words carry a lot of weight and have significant political ramifications. Now, Kennedy's take on the southern border? It's a chaotic mess, and he believes it's intentional. He claims the Biden administration's policies have led to a more open and less secure border. Many Americans, according to Kennedy, see this as a direct result and are frustrated. Illegal immigration, they feel, is being allowed to thrive, leading to more public discontent. Mayorkas, of course, disagrees, but Kennedy's message is clear. The public feels the administration is prioritizing illegal immigration over security. Kennedy argues that illegal immigration is affecting how congressional districts are drawn and the allocation of electoral votes. He claims that more illegal immigrants lead to changes in congressional seats and electoral votes. It's a provocative statement, and Mayorkas didn't seem to have a good response. Kennedy believes this issue has been ongoing and worsening under current policies. He argues that the only group benefiting from current immigration policies are illegal immigrants, who he says are better off now than ever. Meanwhile, American citizens, he claims, are being left behind.
I think well more than a majority of the American people think that as a result of your behavior and President Biden's behavior, our southern border is an open, bleeding wound. I think they believe that our southern border is chaotic. I think a vast majority of the American people believe that a lot of it is political. I think a vast majority of the American people believe that it is chaotic by design, and that all of this is intentional. And I think while a vast majority of the American people who don't trust you believe in legal immigration, they don't believe in illegal immigration. And they think you do. And they think President Biden does. And they think that's why the border is open. And they think that your attitude and President Biden's attitude is that while they may be poorer under President Biden, that they're stupid enough to believe you and the president when you say that it's not your problem. I think that needed to be said. Isn't it a fact, Mr. Secretary, that the number of illegal immigrants that you and the president allow into our country counts for congressional district reapportionment?
Senator, I'm not sure I understand your question, but I can surely share with you that I disagree with its phrasing.
Isn't it true, Mr. Secretary, that the number of illegal immigrants that you and President Biden have allowed into our country counts for allocating electoral votes?
Same answer.
Okay. You don't know?
I don't understand your question.
Never crossed your mind?
The notion, Senator, that we intend to allow illegal immigration is nothing short of preposterous.
So you
And
do
it is
understand my
disrespectful,
question?
and if I may, it is disrespectful to the extraordinarily hard work that we perform, and far more importantly, that the personnel in the Department of Homeland Security and across this administration perform to stem illegal immigration, build lawful, safe, and orderly pathways, and invest in a working system. And we only wish that bipartisan legislation, about which I have not heard a critical term.
Mr. President,
would
Mr.
have
Secretary, you're
passed.
using up my time. You do this every single time. You do this every single time. And it's a fact, and you know it, and I know it, that the more people you allow into our country illegally, the more people are counted for reapportionment. And the more people that you allow into our country illegally, the more people are counted for allocating electoral votes. Now, maybe that's a coincidence, but that's a fact. And you know that. And you've done nothing for 4 years. Nada. Zero.
Absolutely false.
Zilch. And in fact, the only people I know in this country who are better off today than they were 4 years ago are illegal immigrants. And that's as a result of your policy. I don't hate you for it. I don't hate anyone, but that's why you've been impeached. And my colleagues may try to cover it up. They're going to try to cover it up. But they can't cover up the facts. I've gone over my time. I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Peters. Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, Secretary Mayorkas. It's wonderful to see you here today, and I'm going to see you again next week when you come before my committee, the Homeland and Governmental Affairs Committee, and it's good to have an opportunity to ask you.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Next Gen to stay updated with the latest political debates. What do you think? Is Senator Kennedy right, or is there more to the story? Let's discuss in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.